Fryah. This is DJ Wolf live from the studio. All right, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. If you have never checked out my show before, this is the very first time. And yes, I am taking doing chat. Not sure why, but today I'm doing chat. you know. So if you have any questions or anything, let me know. This is a free for all Friday. Um, I'm not leaving too much off the table. I won't talk about you know who because I'm sick of talking about you know who because I hear about 'em too much. That's another whole story. But I will start off by a couple of things. Today is a beautiful Friday out here. If you are off like I am today, go enjoy the day, man. It's beautiful. The weather's cooperating. It's about 68 degrees according to the local TV station out here in the DMV. Um, Live events going on this weekend. Lots of events going on. I don't know why. For some reason, this weekend prior, oh, it's almost always the 2 weeks prior to Labor Day weekend is the most eventful weekends of the year outside Fourth of July and other holidays or the other holidays. But this particular one is kind of like it's a lot of stuff going on down here. A lot of stuff. I even got stuff going on, but anyway, and probably right throughout the end of the year. We're close to it. I'll fill you in on that a little bit later. In any case, first thing come to mind, I need to go to the gym. I've been slacking a little bit. I'm still eating relatively healthy. I did slide back a little bit, but not enough to not be off track. Maybe I gained about a pound or so, but I'm not off track. So I'm still doing what I need to do. I mean, I just had a little slip up. And I wouldn't even call it slip up. I just had a taste for it. Because sometimes you can get away with it, but you just can't keep doing it, though. And when I say can't keep doing it, you can't, like last week I had pizza. I'm not going to front. The pizza was delicious. I think I had something else. I can't remember what the other thing I had. But I did have pizza. But to be honest, that's the only time I had it. I ate it within 3 days. So I took my time eating it. I didn't eat the whole pizza all one time, although I almost came close. But and then here's the other kicker, because even my wife's a problem. She's like, and a couple of my coworkers talked about it too. It was thin crust. Thin crust. I'm gonna tell you for pizza is really better than thick crust because thick crust you're eating more bread and it gets kind of doughy and you can't even taste the pizza the way you want to eat it. Now, deep dish is different because deep dish is layers of the toppings that layers upon layers upon layers. Trust me, I know because I've had Chicago style pizza before. I actually was gonna go out there yesterday and get it, but I actually on my came on straight home. Where thin crust, you put the layers over the thin crust layer and you get more flavor, to be honest. Oh, thank you for the like, people. I appreciate that. But anyway, so what I want to talk about right now, so it's heavy on my mind. Um, as y'all know, yeah, I got grandkids, and I look at them and I just dote on them, man. For real, it's like they're lovely, they're precocious, they're willing to learn. My 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 granddaughter in particular, she'll come over to me, man, when I said, "Let me talk to you," and she'll sit there, just look at me, just sit by me, just look at me while she's listening, because she wants to soak up information, man. So my thing of it is with the kids, man, for real. When it comes to children, they want to learn. Even at the ages of 2 or 3, they really want to learn, and you gotta lead them right, man. God wants you to even do that. I don't want to get too preachy about it, but I'm being serious though. And you gotta protect them. I heard 2 incidents. One just happened out this way today out here in PG County where a child got hurt, and I heard about one in DC where a child got killed. All happened this week. Every time I hear it, it's heartbreaking to me, man. Because I look at my grandkids like, man, who the hell does that? You gotta be a really heartless ass person to even think about putting a child in danger. Any child. I don't care who it is. You know? I don't care who child it is. It's just crazy to even fathom that. You know? It just hurts my heart when I hear about stuff like that. It's crazy. You know? And I'm like, wow. Y'all gotta get right, man. I said, no one, and Nadir Hughley used to joke about, he's like, this joke was, y'all need Jesus, but you know what? He was right. We do. Especially when you're thinking about, being around kids, raising kids. Think about the kids' safety, man. Think about their well-being, man. If you have kids or grandkids, man, and try to steer them away from all that mess that's out here, man. Because there's a lot of mess out here anymore, folks. We got an economy that's tanking faster than you can think. Gas prices are going to the freaking roof. Housing prices have always been high. Car prices high. I would like to get another car, to be honest with you. I kind of do, because I know myself, I usually, maybe every 4 years, 5 years, depends on the situation, I may decide to get another car. But I'm not really in that big a hurry right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I have one in mind, because I know somebody got a really nice car that I thought about getting for years anyway, but I'm kind of like holding off. The car prices are through. Even used car prices go high. So I ain't thought about going that route. And also food prices. That shocked me. Food prices are crazy. Now who the hell thought it was a good idea to raise food prices through the roof? People buy groceries all the time. It's the number one commodity other than medicine that people have a major need for. Like anybody's gonna stop eating food, anybody's gonna stop using medicine. Really, like anybody gonna stop using gas, like anybody gonna stop buying cars. Those things are never gonna stop happening. No, as we can afford it. You know what I mean? For real. I don't get it. I don't get it. We never stop. It amazes me how, the powers that be raise that stuff and still expect you to support them. It's insane. It's insane for people to think you want to continue to support what they're doing out here and they ain't supporting you worth a damn. It's heartbreaking, man. It is. And then jobs are getting cut by, rumored jobs getting cut by AI. Because AI is, I'm telling you, it's very advanced. A lot of companies or organizations are switching over to AI. Now I've even done a couple of songs on AI. I think I posted one other. I think I posted one a couple of days ago. But the only thing I did was write the words. You can do this stuff with resumes and everything else too. I've even did it for a presentation I got coming up. So it's crazy. But and then doing it in movies. The video right here on YouTube I saw. I forgot the channel name, where they used Michael Jackson's actual likeness in some videos. They even had one where he was did a duet with Sade and had both of their likeness in there. And I'm telling you, it looked exactly like MJ. He moved around flawless and fluid like MJ in the videos. I've seen several videos of, and it's crazy. It's scary. Now I know why a lot of the people were striking out. Hollywood was striking, because they know that's going on, and there has been happening. I think Robin. There was a story went out about Robin, the late great Robin Williams' daughter was involved with trying to get. And I mean, this is it's not an exact quote, but I know it was involved with her was trying to stop people from using his likeness to use for AI purposes and stuff like that. And something I heard about that. But there are several Hollywood people are actually talking about suing folks for trying to do that, and I can understand. I don't want anybody to do that with mine. Matter of fact, I did 2, 3 videos I haven't posted them yet where I had my actual likeness, face wise, on here. I mean, that I did on AI via Sora. They got rid of Sora. Actually, discontinued their service. I had to get rid of it because they just stopped using their service recently. I was going to go do another one with Sora. Sora just they dropped the service. They dropped the application. So, and I did 3 of them on that. And it's scary because it actually had my likeness on there and everything. I said, I don't want to post that publicly. I probably won't. But I did do one on my DJ Wolf monitor, the one you see right here. I did one on that. I did two videos. I think, matter of fact, I posted both of them on there, and it does have kind of my likeness on there, but not really. But yeah, I do like that. That one I've been using. I'm gonna post that more often. When I do my extended videos via iMovie, I will post them on there. But anyway, um, what else is going on today? Life. I'm just glad that, and I every morning I do it, or just about every morning I do pray. I pray to God every morning. I pray for health for my family. I pray health for the world. I pray health for myself. You know, I even pray for the president, man. Pray for the country to do better. I absolutely do. Yeah. So, but anyway, I do believe that there's ways of keeping yourself in shape every day. Walking is definitely important. I don't care what anybody say. Y'all, some people are, hey, walking is going to help you lose weight. Walking will help you lose weight and burn calories like you have never seen before. I've done it. One Saturday, my wife and I was on the bridge. We parked over at maybe about less than a mile from the bridge. Walked across the bridge on the other side and back 3.4 miles. We were exhausted. Telling you, exhausted, physically exhausted to a point I almost couldn't even drive home. Seriously. So no one could ever say, "Oh, walking now don't burn calories." Walking burns calories. Trust me on that. You can burn 200 or 300 calories just by walking for 30 minutes. I've done it several times over. I may do it today. It's 68 degrees out here. So, but you can burn calories just by walking, folks. That I know for a hard fact. I might do it today. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But you can't burn calories just by doing that long. That's a known fact. So, but in any case, man, I will. Oh, I'm gonna cut it short here. Something I know you guys probably noticed. I haven't been talking about gear too much lately. I'm at a point, man. I'm kind of geared out. I see that they come up with a new MPC 3 controller and the new MPC 37 key keyboard. Not much difference. It's just change the color. And they added a couple other things I could probably get on my update on my current controllers. That's it. I'm not buying no more. I mean, and they got another one that's out now. Some kind of audio controller. And then Fender came out with 2 new ones. And I just said, you know what? I'm geared out. I had no desire to get no more gears. The last gears I bought, what was that thing? December. That was it. I have no desire to buy no more gear right now. I mean, well, as far as my DJ stuff, that's another story. I mean, DJ gear, I did buy a few things this year, but that's it. As far as music production, I'm done. I really am. I have no desire to buy no more. I mean, I say that, but then, I really don't. I haven't seen anything new that was worth buying. And they really haven't came up with anything new worth buying as far as that goes. Yeah, but my DJ stuff, yeah, I'm kind of done with that too. Now, one thing I noticed with my DJ gear, like my I'm switching over to the column array systems, line array systems, because they're about as powerful as regular speakers. Now I had one bought a couple years ago, like no, about a year ago actually. I bought a year. I thought it was 2 years ago. Actually, about a year ago. I bought a Gemini column array system. It was on sale. Had a decent price. Um, at 1,000 watts, and I had problems trying to charge it. So finally, I charged it into a outlet that actually, or a plug that actually worked, that was chargeable. Charged it up to 100%. Gave it time, charged up, and it finally worked. Um, but I found, of course, I had to have power off when it did it. And I think other times it didn't work because I had the power on. But anyway, nevertheless, it's fully charged. And I tested it out, and I realized that joker is really loud. Because I didn't think it was loud. I was going to buy a second one. And I said, no, I didn't. I probably should have. Maybe at some point I will, to use it as a solid backup. But the reason why I'm switching over, I bought, because I have another column array system I'm actually working on getting. The reason why I think I'm going to switch over to those, they're easier to pick up, transport, and set up within about a couple of minutes. Especially if your DJ controller system is Bluetooth enabled, because this is Bluetooth as well. Column arrays are Bluetooth. You can actually run via Bluetooth or hardwired, and I prefer the ones that had the option where you can actually either Bluetooth it via battery because of the battery backup and hardwired. Matter of fact, the one that I'm thinking about putting an order comes with a backup wire. So if you want to hardwire it, My DJ controller, same thing, Bluetooth enabled, wired Wi-Fi. So it's optional if you do like a wedding or you do an outside event where you can go ahead and put one column array speaker on one side, or two on one side, two on another. So that's an advantage. But I will get four of the same set if that was the case, and that still could happen. But I don't know right now. I just want to test the waters out because I got a DJ gig coming up where I know I'm gonna have to go a good little distance out. And the crazier part about that is that my wife actually is helping me with that gig because she got some things she's gonna be doing with that. So I had to make enough room to get all the stuff into the vehicle, our vehicle, to get out there to do it, to set it up. So that's the other reason, and the fact that I can carry both speakers, the complete systems, in my hands, and put my controller on my backpack with the wires. That's it. I ain't trying to carry a whole bunch of stuff. That's something I think I'm gonna stop. And that's one of the reasons why I think for real is advantageous for me to get the column array systems. I have one already, so that one I'm gonna be loaning out to somebody next month anyway. Um, but this is, I think, is better for me. Because I'm not getting any younger. It's easier for me to carry it. I do have bigger speakers, but the bigger speakers you only use like for something major, like a major event, something like that, something where you have more than 300 or 200, 300 people. The common range, you can do it with a couple hundred people, but the major events will probably be like 200, 300 or more, and you're doing it in the park. I just did one a few months ago, and the last one I did, I was outside, and it carried. It's carried so loud that the senior citizen home, which is right across from where my church was, the guy drove up, older guy, I don't know why, and this was during the day now, maybe middle of the day. Told us, oh, you gotta turn it down. People are trying to sleep. The senior citizen center is about maybe 1,000 feet away from where we're at, if not more. I said, you tell me you heard that from all the way out there? My speakers must be really loud. So which is a good thing. I'd rather have them too loud and I can turn them down than too soft and I can't get them loud enough. So that's always good. So right now, as far as that goes, that's probably the only thing I will invest in anything at this point because it's something that I know that I can actually generate an income from. Where music production is just you're just doing it for yourself. That's why I say I'm actually going to tone down my music production. I should actually go out to GC and sell some of my stuff. I tried that a while back. The guy was like, "Nah, man," So okay, but they always trying to sell you stuff though. So I think at some point what I do, I'll call, and if they want to buy, I'll bring it out there. If not, I'm not going to do it. But I probably need to. All right, guys. Well, that's all I got right now. I see there's no comments on there, and we're good. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you guys for listening, tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the likes. Get them likes up. Appreciate it. I'll be talking more about this and other topics in the back burner. I'm going to have to go take a walk. See y'all later. I'm out. Have a safe